Have you ever looked at your life and whispered to yourself, if only I could turn back time? Maybe you said, if I had just started earlier, if I had taken better care of my body, if I had worked on that dream sooner, I'd be so much further ahead. We've all felt that sting of regret. That quiet voice inside that says, you wasted years and you'll never get them back. But what if I told you something that sounds almost impossible? That starting today, you can steal back 10 years of your life. Not by building a time machine. Not by rewriting history. But by rewiring the way you live in your body, in your mind, in your habits, and in your relationships. Because here's the truth, you don't need to go backwards to live longer, feel younger, and reclaim what you've lost. You just need to start where you are today. Let me ask you, what would you do differently if you actually felt like you were 10 years younger, starting tomorrow? Would you wake up earlier? Would you smile more? Would you chase that dream you've been putting off? Would you repair that broken relationship? Would you finally take care of your health like it mattered? If the answer is yes, then listen closely. Because in the next 30 minutes, I'm going to show you how to steal back those 10 years. Not as a fantasy. Not as empty motivation. But as a real, step-by-step blueprint that thousands of people before you have followed to regain their energy, rebuild their purpose, and rewrite the story of their lives. This is not just about years on a calendar. This is about adding life to your years, not just years to your life. So if you've ever thought it's too late, I'm here to tell you, no, it's not. Today is the day you start stealing back time. Chapter 1, The Illusion of Lost Time. Here's the problem most of us face. We believe that once time is gone, it's gone forever. And in a literal sense, yes, yesterday is gone. But here's the trick, your future is not fixed. Think of two people. One is 50 years old, but treats his body like a 30-year-old. He eats clean, he moves daily, he keeps learning, he dreams, he laughs, he surrounds himself with energy. The other? He's 40 years old, but lives like he's already 70. No exercise, no curiosity, no goals, no passion, surrounded by negativity, drifting through life. Now tell me, which one is actually younger? Age isn't just what the calendar says. Age is energy. Age is attitude. Age is what you decide it is. And when you choose to live differently, you're not just adding years, you're stealing them back. Chapter 2, the first step, reclaiming the body. The very first step to stealing back 10 years is taking control of your body. Because your body is the vehicle you ride through this life. And if the vehicle is breaking down, the journey feels shorter. But here's the magic, your body is incredibly forgiving. It doesn't care how many mistakes you've made. It only cares what you start doing today.
Do you know that in just 3 months of consistent movement, you can reverse years of physical decline? Backhand index pointing right, did you know that changing your diet today begins to repair your cells within 48 hours? Backhand index pointing right, did you know your brain literally rewires itself every single day? If you give it the chance, you see, your body is waiting for you to give it a reason to rejuvenate. And here's a simple truth. Exercise is the closest thing we have to a time machine. Go for a walk today. Stretch for 10 minutes. Lift something heavy. Drink more water. Sleep deeply. Do it again tomorrow. And the next day. Soon, people will look at you and say, "You look younger. What changed?" What changed is that you stopped believing age was an excuse. You stole back 10 years with discipline. Chapter 3, The Mind Where Age Really Lies. But stealing back time isn't just about your body. It's about the mind. Here's a secret. The mind ages faster than the body, if you let it. Every time you tell yourself, "I'm too old for this," your brain believes it. Every time you say, it's too late to learn, you shrink your future. But here's the miracle of being human. You can reprogram your mind at any age. Learn a new skill, read a new book, have a deep conversation, travel somewhere new, challenge yourself. Do you know what scientists discovered about people who keep learning in their later years? Their brains actually look younger on scans. Their memory improves. Their creativity flourishes. It's as if the brain says, "Oh, we're still playing? Then let's keep growing." So if you want to feel 10 years younger, start feeding your mind like you're still a student of life. Because the day you stop learning is the day you truly start aging. I know what you might be thinking, but what about the years I already wasted? Listen to me carefully. Those years weren't wasted. They were preparation. Every mistake you made, every detour you took, every wrong turn brought you here, right now, to this moment. And this moment is where you begin again. Because here's the most empowering truth you'll ever hear. It doesn't matter how old you are not too late. Chapter 4. The relationships that add or steal years. Let's talk about something most people ignore: relationships. Did you know that loneliness is as damaging to your health as smoking 15 cigarettes a day? That toxic relationships can literally drain years off your life? But here's the other side. Meaningful, uplifting relationships can actually extend your lifespan by a decade or more. Think about that. The people around you are either helping you steal back time, or they're stealing it from you. So ask yourself, who drains my energy? Who inspires me? Who believes in me? Who makes me laugh? The answer to those questions will reveal exactly where you're losing years and where you can regain them. Choose wisely. Surround yourself with energy givers. Create bonds that matter. Forgive when you can. Let go when you must. Because love, connection, and belonging are some of the most powerful anti-aging medicines in the world. So, how do you steal back 10 years of your life? You start with 3 decisions. Take ownership of your body. Move it, nourish it, rest it, reignite your mind. Learn, grow, challenge yourself daily. Choose your people. Build connections that lift you up, not weigh you down. Do these 3 things, and within weeks you'll feel the difference. Within months, people will notice the change. Within years, you'll realize you didn't just steal back 10 years. You created a whole new life. We've talked about your body. We've talked about your mind. We've talked about your relationships. But let's go deeper, because the real secret to stealing back 10 years of your life is not just about how you live. It's about why you live. Chapter 5, The Power of Purpose. Do you know what makes a person feel old faster than anything else? It's not gray hair. It's not wrinkles. It's not even aches and pains. It's the loss of purpose. When you wake up with no reason to move, no reason to push, no reason to fight, no reason to grow, life feels heavy. Days blend together, years slip by, and suddenly you wake up feeling decades older than you are. But the opposite is also true. When you live with purpose, when you feel like your life matters, when your days are tied to something bigger than yourself, you can be 60, 70, 80 years old and still radiate the energy of someone in their 30s. Think about the people you know who seem younger than their age. What do they have in common? It's not luck. It's not perfect genetics. It's purpose. They have something that pulls them forward, something that excites them, something that gets them out of bed with fire in their eyes. And the beautiful thing? Purpose is not something you find once. Purpose is something you create over and over again. So here's the challenge for you right now. Ask yourself, what do I want the next 10 years of my life to mean? Not the last 10 years, not the wasted years, the next 10 years. Do you want them to mean healing? Then make healing your purpose. Do you want them to mean giving back? Then make contribution your purpose. Do you want them to mean love, art, teaching, building, learning, traveling, exploring? Then chase that. Because when you choose a purpose, you instantly feel younger. Why? Because the future suddenly matters again. Chapter 6, The Energy Equation. Now let's talk about something practical: energy. If you want to steal back 10 years of your life, You have to learn to manage energy better than you manage time. Because time is limited, but energy is renewable. Think of your life like a battery. Some activities charge you, some people recharge you, some environments lift you, some habits fuel you. But others, they drain you, they pull you down, they empty you until you're running on fumes. And when you're constantly drained, every day feels heavier, every year feels longer, and suddenly, you've aged a decade without even realizing it. So ask yourself, what drains me? What charges me? Write it down. Be honest. Then start protecting your energy like your life depends on it. Because it does. Every hour you waste on negativity is an hour stolen from the future. Every habit that kills your energy is a thief of your youth. But every moment you spend doing what lifts you, that's you. Stealing time back. Chapter 7, The Art of Letting Go. There's another weight that makes us feel older than we are, and it's heavier than anything else. Regret, bitterness, resentment. You see, holding on to anger or pain doesn't just hurt your heart. It ages your spirit. It robs you of peace. Think of someone you know who has carried bitterness for years. Look at their face. Look at their energy. Don't they seem older? Now think of someone who has learned to forgive, to let go, to release what they can't change. They radiate lightness. They feel ageless. Because forgiveness isn't about the other person. It's about you. It's about freeing your heart from chains that are stealing you years away. If you truly want to steal back 10 years of your life, let go.